What's up, my peoples? What's up, my people? Just a quick test. All right, so I'm gonna have to. It's a lag. It's a lag. I'm not gonna be able to use the Wi-Fi to stream down here. I'm gonna have to get the Ethernet. I'm gonna have to connect directly. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right, that's what I needed to see. All right, we about to get it together, y'all. We about to show y'all some stuff. We about to show y'all some stuff straight up. We in the booth, as you can see, the green screen. We about to get it popping all the way live. Hollywood Studios, Hollywood Studios, preparing to bring the true blue, the true blue, beautiful Lion King story. The true blue Lion King will rise again. The true blue Lion King and King will rise again. That's the feature film we preparing for. And just like they just came out with the Lion King with a new live action. They did it in the animation, then they brought it back in live action. We're gonna go straight. We're gonna go straight to the live action. We're gonna show you the true Blue Lion King, starring my son, Divine Shadow, starring my son, the Divine Shadow. We're gonna let you know what the Lion King, King Pride, what Dominion looks like, straight up. So we're just testing it out. We're about to get it popping. Once we get it right down here, we're gonna we'll be back. We're gonna tap into the directly to the internet, so we don't have this lag. We should be good. All right, peace. So how do I get back into the Zoom? This is what I need to know. Oh, there's the Zoom joint right there. There's the Zoom joint right there. Testing, testing. Okay, so it's not a lag here though. Oh, because I was watching on YouTube. This is straight. This is All that. Cut the light on. Maybe we do something for real for real. Yeah, we might be able to do something for real, for real. Yeah, we about to get it popping today. Dr. Life. We in the studio. Yo, Dr. Life, the Have Life Coach. In the business of saving lives. We're also in the business of passing the mantle. I got a phenomenal group of shorties who have done everything I asked them to do. As a coach, I got a phenomenal group of shorties who everything I've asked them to do, done. When I've asked them to stand up, they stood up. When I asked them to push harder, they pushed. When I asked them to go above and beyond. When I asked them to pull away from the pack, they pulled away. When I asked them to dig deeper than everybody else around them in their generation, they dug deep. When I asked them to stand up for manhood, they stood up. When I asked them to stand up for motherhood, they stood up. When I told them, be prepared to serve mankind, they served. Little shorties, all they asked them to serve, they served. Costa Rica, they served. Town, Jamaica, they've served. Haiti, they've served. In a generation where they tell you to love self. In a little generation where they tell you to worship self. In a generation where they tell you it's all me, it's I. It's gotta have it right now, gotta have it fast. If it ain't fast, if it ain't quick, if it ain't dumbed down, if it ain't sound bite, if it ain't sound clip, if it ain't TikTok, if it ain't Snapchat, if it ain't trending, it has no value. In that generation, I got shorties. Who I said, don't put no stock in social media. I got shorties that I said, social media carries no weight. They have no say so. I got shorties that I told from the door. These niggas out here, they ain't hip hop. These some whack rap clown niggas. All they life, they born in the early mid 90s, mid late 90s. From the door, my son told him, Listen, do not let these niggas lie to you, yo. You got a bunch of rich vulture Europeans who got ulterior motives, who control all of these clowns running out here trying to be lap dogs to get the crumbs that fall out of the pockets of some individuals that don't care nothing about you. Don't you let no social media, don't you let no, don't you let no entertainment influence your character, your image, your walk, your talk, your dress, your nothing. And they've done it all higher than I could have ever imagined or thought. They've done it all. Now here comes the reward. See, when your team goes out on the field and executes, my only job is to bring home the trophy. My only job is to present them with the rings at the end. See, when they do the sacrifice and they get on the field and they do and they carry out the game plan and they execute, when the work has been done, you got to break out the hardware. When the MVPs have proven, when the points have been put on the board, and my shorties have proven that all of this clown trash out here on Instagram, all of this clown trash that they got y'all thinking represents these young people. They got y'all thinking that these millennials, listen, we about to show y'all what we about to show y'all. We breaking out the hardware. We breaking out the hardware. We breaking out fashion industries. See if they could reward these smut clowns out here. They could if they could reward these smut clowns, little no having no soul, no character, no nothing, no ethics, no nothing, no spine, no nothing. Whatever these whatever these industry execs want to promote and put out here, it don't matter who is scarred, it don't matter what the consequences are. If they got a price tag attached to it, these cats is willing to do it. But that ain't the breed that we brought up. Them some hyenas. That's some buzzards. And so if they could create an industry full of some buzzards, and if they could reward some buzzards, and they some buzzards can run around here in abject poverty, still going in and out of prison, still gotta hustle, still gotta sell dope, and you do dope, and still got to rob and connive, and still, if they got industries that allow buzzards like that to run around here and act like they men and women, we breaking out the hardware. We're gonna break out industries that truly reward young men and women for standing up. We breaking out the hardware. We breaking out industries, film industries, fit music labels, film labels, pro sports. No, not sports. We don't even use that term. Pro recreational leagues. We procreate. We the creators, procreators. We recreate. We replenish. We reproduce. We renew. We restore. We rebuild. We redefine. We re-elevate. Creating whole if buzzards and vultures and crabs and pigs and swine can run around here at fashion weeks as top models. If that's the standard for y'all top model, just understand we're going 4 times greater than y'all have ever seen. Whatever Nike done put out, if you get rewarded and you could put on Nike and be rewarded for being a swine, a buzzard. We we quadrupling. If 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 Gucci and Louis Vuitton and Polo and Puma and Adidas and Nike, if if the individuals out here, present day stars and move, if that's what a star is, if them swine and buzzards are stars to y'all, if that's cream of the crop where y'all come from, we bringing out the hardware. Anybody around our community want to earn a living by perpetuating the have lifestyle of the wealthy and renowned. If you want to be a part of those markets, those industries, those streams of revenue that reward individuals from walking away from swine buzzard life to the have life. If you want to insert yourself in this stream, yo, y'all better subscribe to Hollywood Studio because it's about to go down. Y'all better y'all better go over to that YouTube. It's Hollywood Studios 4D TV. Hollywood. No two L's. Hollywood, not Hollywood. Hollywood. Hollywood Studios is where we try it by fire. Hollywood is the place where you come and get tested by fire. That's how gold is purified. The number one currency ever in Earth's history is gold, because gold gets tried and tested in fire. And when it comes out on the other side, only the pure, only the pure gold can withstand the flames and come out. So the thing that comes out on the other side is truly valuable because it withstood the flames. That's why gold is valuable. That's why these shorties of ours are valuable. They withstood the flames and the lies and the distortion. They came out on the other side squeaky clean. See, the crabs can't move with ours. When the crabs go into the flame, whatever. See, when the gold is in the ground, the gold got the swine and the crabs and all of the dirt from the hood on it. But when you put it in the flames, it's just like with the team. You got cats in the hood be talking, yeah, I can play football, I can play football. But the moment the coach say, yo, be at the field, be at the field Monday at 6 o'clock, right after school. All that talking is over with, baby. Once we put the pads on, yo, the coach got the clipboard. Can't even catch the rock, clown. You done dropped 6 passes. You can't even hold on. You done fumble 3. Every time we hit you, you fumble the ball. Yo, that's all. Listen, man, this talk, all of these cats out here, they listen, listen, where we come from, yo, show up the trials, yo. We ain't got nothing to talk about, yo. Show up the trials. We'll see. Coach put up the thing, yo. Basketball tryouts, Thursday, 7 p.m. You can say what you want on the playground. You can say what you want in the cafeteria. You can say what you want. When we show up to the gym at 7 o'clock, yo, that's the shorties we bring. That's the shorties that we done raised. So now we bringing the hardware, bringing the streams of revenue. We bringing the streaming services and the platform. We bringing the web design and the graphic design and the graphic artists. We bringing the cryptocurrency. We bringing the blockchain technology. There is no market that these clowns is in. There is no market that these clowns is in that they can secure and prevent us from coming in and dominating. They don't have one. There ain't a market, not a legitimate market. We don't even deal with black markets. Why are we gonna deal with black markets? For what? We can own all of the legit markets. For what? Why we gotta come down and play around with the swine and the buzzards for what? That ain't us. That ain't our heritage. That ain't our heritage. We getting back in the kingdom building. You can't show me one European nation that I ever built a nation, a kingdom. Not one. We built America. We built Europe. We built Africa. Can't show me one European nation. Greece and Rome came after Africa and India and Asia was built. They came on the scene, and all of them nations, all of them cities, and all of them kingdoms was already built on. Whenever our people stop doing what it is that led us to be able to be kings of kings and queens of queens, then crabs and buzzards do what they do. They come in and eat the scraps. They come in and eat the dead. They come in and eat the waste. That's what buzzards do. And then they got the whole world thinking that because the whole world has identified with a different species of buzzard and vulture, whole world, they got the whole world thinking, yo, since we the top vulture, homie, eagles don't scavenge, eagles hunt, eagles eat live food, falcons eat live food, homie. We don't got to wait for somebody else to kill something or poison or disease to kill something and it be lying on the ground because we don't have no skill, no ability to produce. That's what vultures are. That's what a that's what a Western empire is. A Western empire is never on the rise. Anytime you talk about the West, it is it is descending, it is devolution. The sun rises in the east, and then after it reaches its pinnacle, it moves over into the western skies and it's on the descent. Whatever is in the west is always less than. The west can never be greater. The west can never be the head. The west can never be top dog. The west can never be us. The greatest of the kings of the east. The greatest of the queens of the east. The queens of the south are the greatest of the queens of the queens of the east. Why queens of the south? Because the sun rises, rises. It rises from the south to the highest point in the sky. The starting point is the south. The original queen, the original, the in the beginning queen of queens is the queen of the south. The sun rises from the south. The horizon is at the bottom. The sun comes up. Let there be light, right? That's in the beginning. We talk about shine. Let there be light. The shine is on. From the south to the east. Once reaches the pinnacle, it leads south, east, pinnacle. Now it's descended. It's nighttime. West, it's nighttime, yo. It's nighttime. Game over once you get to the west. They got to believe in they the head, they royals, they kings and queens. All right, prove it. Prove it. Just prove it. Because we just own it. Peace. It's just a test. We'll be back.